Like, I'm telling you, he had all white carpet. And I'm talking about 91, 90.
Wow.
White carpet, white floor model TV, everything white in the room.
Wow.
AC blowing.
Wow.
Felt like a mall. Like when you walking by Macy's or something, you know, you go get that. Let's stop in here. No, you don't want nothing, you just hot.
Right.
That's what his room felt like. And it was like, yo, from that day, it was like, what the hell is he doing that none of us out here is doing? Because we all out here using fans. Why he got an AC?
Jay-Z was moving like a millionaire before rap ever cut him a check. And Memphis Bleek just pulled the curtain back on that reality. We're used to hearing about Jay-Z, the billionaire mogul, Rock Nation boss, corporate deal architect, ownership king. But what Bleek just shared, it hits deeper. This is Jay before the fame, before platinum plaques, before Reasonable Doubt ever touched shelves. This is about the lifestyle, the cash flow, and more importantly, the mindset that separated him from everybody else on those same blocks. Bleek said back in the late 80s and early 90s, luxury wasn't even part of the conversation. Nobody had real AC units in the projects like that. It was box fans in the window. Everybody sweating through brutal New York summers just trying to make it. But Jay? Different. Bleek said the first time he stepped into Jay's project apartment, it felt like entering a whole other universe. White carpet, white furniture, big floor model TV, air conditioning blasting like you just walked into Macy's to cool off. He said it felt like passing through a department store on a hot day. And that's when Bleek knew something wasn't regular. Something about that setup wasn't average. Jay-Z wasn't living like the rest of the building. He was already thinking and operating levels above. Now listen, I'm about to run this clip for y'all, but before I do, drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure you subscribe. Let's get into it.
I know you grew up with Jay. You've been knowing him as a kid.
Yes.
So it's like, and you knew that he was different. So what's your favorite story growing up with Jay?
Oh man, I used to get in trouble for trying to hang with Jay.
Really?
Yeah, because they was the big time dope boys.
Okay.
And I knew was different, like, because we be in the house, this is what I'm talking about, early 90s, late 80s. This is fan days, where it's hot outside, there's no such thing as an air conditioner. AC, we didn't know what that, I didn't know what that was. All I knew was the fan, you get your little water bottle, spray it, and make it a little cooler. So that's what I knew. So, you know, Jay, his mom and his sisters and them, my mom worked, they were all friends. So Jay never used to be home. So one day, my mom was at work and I had to go to his house to wait for my mom and them come home. And then, you know, we in the house and I'm with his nephews and stuff, and his door open. It's like you open the door, you looked in Hollywood, you closed the door, you was back in Newark. Like, something ain't right. Open this door, get Hollywood, back the bricks. Something ain't right. Like, so I'm telling you, he had all white carpet. And I'm talking about 91, 90.
Wow.
White carpet, white floor model TV, everything white in the room.
Wow.
AC blowing.
Wow.
Felt like a mall. Like when you walking by Macy's or something, you know, you go get that. Let's stop in here. No, you don't want nothing, you just hot.
Right.
That's what his room felt like. And it was like, yo, from that day, it was like, what the hell is he doing that none of us out here is doing? Because we all out here using fans. Why he got an AC?
See, that's a cool story because, you know, me being younger, I don't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he had the dope boy background, but like hearing it, like how you've known him when you was a kid and grew up with him.
Jay and
like,
was the dope boys. I used to get, like, you know, I was always, people think, you know, when you grow up, when you say you grew up with Jay, they think we hung together. They don't realize he was more like the uncle.
Right.
You know, Jay, like what? 6, 7 years older than me, 8 years back then, that's an eternity.
Yeah,
you could
absolutely.
Be and Jay was always rolling, man. I'm telling you, he'd give me $100. This is penny candy store days, where I was Nino Brown in public school in elementary. Because he would give me $100 and be like, yo, Bleek, go to the store, give me a Pepsi and keep the change. It's like, this when Pepsi's was $1, not $2, $1. So I got $99. Like, I'm up.
Yeah,
no, now I'm going to school the next day buying 500 Tootsie Rolls and this. I was the man in school. That's what first taught me what VIP and bottle service was like.
Wow, okay, yeah, that was the kid version.
Straight up, had the lunchroom on fire.
Nah.
Jay-Z didn't just escape the streets, he transformed into something the streets rarely manufacture. What Memphis Bleek described wasn't simply about cash, it was about mentality. Jay was already thinking 10 steps ahead. He wasn't chasing quick applause. He was stacking long-term leverage, and that's the layer most people overlook when they retell his journey. That pivot wasn't luck, it was a calculated strategy. He flipped that same discipline into music ownership, then flipped music into business equity, then turned business into generational wealth. And that's exactly why his narrative still resonates today. Jay-Z never stayed frozen in one chapter. He kept ascending, from hustler to recording artist, artist to executive, and executive to billionaire investor. In 2019, Jay-Z became hip-hop's first billionaire by holding equity in companies like Roc Nation, Tidal, and several other ventures. And that right there is the real blueprint: ownership above everything. Hearing Bleek unpack those early memories reveals something even deeper. Jay wasn't just earning money, he was preparing for elevation. He was already moving like someone who understood the streets were temporary. So let me ask you this: did Memphis Bleek see early signs that Jay-Z was destined for more than street validation? And do you believe that early lifestyle mindset is what gave Jay the edge to become hip-hop's ultimate mogul? Drop your thoughts in the comments, tap that like button, and subscribe for more breakdowns. Peace.